What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming.
Shut up and sit down.
Thank you so much for tuning in for this Tabletop Takeout Tuesday. I'm your buddy Big Johnny G. And this is not a full review. This is just points, bullet points, more or less, kind of. Why myself or our 2GP partner Tom Vulo, my wife, the 20-sided Warriors. Why one of us enjoy a particular title when it hits the table. That's what this is. So thank you for tuning in, and I want to talk to you today about an interesting game. Now, full disclosure. Years ago, like 15 years ago maybe, I met Jason Anarchy at New York Comic Con, where he had his game and he was showing it off, Drinking Quest 4, The Journey into Drought. And I got a copy of it, and I made some videos on it, and I did some playthroughs over the years. And that led to him contacting me about doing something for a six-pack. So that's what I'm doing here. So this is given to me for review purposes. So keep that in mind if that means anything to you either way. I just wanted to say that right up front. Now, the idea of mixing drinking and an RPG, particularly, drinking as a game with role-playing games. I've done that most of my life. Without turning it into a game, drinking and RPG and stuff. So, hey, this is a no-brainer for me and my buddies. So, yeah, we really enjoy that fact. I mean, about like half the gaming group drinks during the game day anyway, or stuff, so this was a good balance. It was a good fit. Now, what makes this a drinking game is what makes this freaking hysterical. Each and every time the character you play croaks, keels over, dies, you can bring that character back into the game by chugging. You chug back whatever your choice drink is. We just stated at the beginning before the game starts. Everyone tells everyone else what their choice drink is. If you die, you gotta chug it. Yeah, there's a reason this short game lasts a while. But hell, it does add this really funny level to the game. Sometimes almost being happy when your character dies. And that's a bit of a twist you don't find in many games. Now, specifically 6, the six-pack, is a best of, a collection. It is the first 6 games of the Drinking Quest. Have I already started drinking? The first 6 copies of the Drinking Quest game into one big box, which looks awesome. It's great on the shelf. I mean, I got nothing wrong with tuck boxes, this wasn't originally a tuck box anyway. 4, Journey into Drought, it was a small box. But still, come on, not all that much bigger than a tuck box and a half, maybe. But this takes up a bigger footprint on your shelf, which you don't always enjoy having, especially when you have a huge collection going on. But it does look nice. I want to add that to this little bit of bullet points before I say anything else about the game. That big box, I'm digging it. Now this game, or series of games, really comes down to a lot of slapstick and puns. And trust me, the more times your character dies, the better they all start sounding. Follow me on that? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I have never been let down. The 20-sided Warriors, Tom Vulo, none of us have ever been let down as far as having a good time, a good laugh. When we play this game and we see these cards and we read what's happening, these quests are insane. Now, this game if you can imagine, I mean, it is a drinking game, right? Is really big on social interactions while sitting at the table. Everything from smack talking to each other, to chug, 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 going on from the party around the table when, you die and you got to chug if you want to keep playing. And the conversations and the banter, especially upon, revealing new cards and seeing what insane crap is on each and every one of these cards that you got to deal with either through a fight or a saving throw. That's what it comes down to. The game has some cool components too, such as the 3 dice that it uses, the 4, the 6, and the 8. It works out really well. And the tavern green, I believe is what they call the color on it, stands out great, looks well, feels like that's exactly the color it should have been. The rules to this game, all these games, the 6 of them, right, are really easy. They didn't put a lot into it on purpose. The idea of this game is just to get it out of the box, go over the rules pamphlet, more or less, a small booklet, go over that in a moment, get the idea of, what you're doing with the rolls for the attacks and saves, and then that's it. Everything else is just reading off the damn cards. So each and every one of these particular games, 1 through 6, can easily just be bought, read in a moment, thrown down on the table, and ready to play in no time. I love that. Don't get me wrong, I like big games. I like big games, and I cannot lie. But every now and then, you really do dig these smaller footprint, smaller rule games. And this is a classic, great example of that. Works it perfectly. Look, this isn't a serious game. This is something designed to have quick fun with. But if you're looking or interested or like fantasy parodies, Dungeons and Dragons parodies, Tolkien parodies, and also you don't mind drinking. Now, well, here's the thing, though. You don't have to go alcohol with it. And the game is very upfront about that. Anything you choose to drink, grape juice, root beer, vodka, regardless of alcohol content or not, all you got to do is chug it back. That's all you got to do. And I think that because of that aspect, that does add this into somewhat the family game night. Some of the references probably are going to be, hopefully, beyond your kids. They shouldn't get some of these references. But hey, you know your kids. I don't. It's up to you. But I'm just saying that the way it's written, generally speaking, it's not necessarily an anti-kid, anti-family game. But honestly, it is made for adults. And it is made for adults that can enjoy the occasional drink. But please, whether you're playing this game with alcohol or you're just doing anything else with alcohol, always do it responsibly, and look out for each other. You're all each other has, especially when your perceptions are dull from alcohol. But that being said, this is a fun game. I think this is geared toward anyone that can have a little fun poking a stick at things like Tolkien and D&D. Yeah, get a few drinks and try this game. Now, don't listen to me. Don't listen to people that call themselves influencers. I just like to give you information. You never know when some reviewer has been bribed, right? I told you up front I was giving a copy of this game. You don't know if someone's been bribed, gifted, right? To say whatever the publisher wants. So please, watch some playthroughs. This and any title that you're ever interested in, watch playthroughs. That's going to give you the best idea if a particular title is something that you, your family, your friends, your gaming buddies, if you're going to enjoy it. So go get more information, watch some playthroughs, and come back and let me know what you think of Drinking Quest, especially 6-Pack.